Hey everybody, and welcome to Mission Control for a feature-focused video. In this video, we're going to talk about the record mask. Using the record mask can help your program faster by including or excluding attribute groups from being recorded without having to clear them from the programmer. You can also set Titan to remember the mask so it can always be in that configuration until you change it again. To use a mask with record, press record and a soft key G, set mask, choosing which attribute groups to include or exclude. The mask can also be set after entering a chase or keyless record menu. Include means the attribute group will be recorded. Excluded means the attribute group will not be recorded. Or you can press the attribute keys/buttons on the screen or the hard keys on the console. Additionally, after entering the set mask menu on soft key A, you can set the mask to auto reset mask, which is the default, back to including everything, or remember mask to save the mask settings. This can also be set in user settings. Note that if remember mask and exclude all attributes, record will appear broken as no attributes will be recorded when you try to use record again. This means you can have fixture mode act similar to channel mode, or you can filter out attribute groups you do not want saved into your playback. So let's have a look at that. Here I am on version 16 of Titan, on Titan Go virtual interface. I just got my playbacks window up here so we'll be able to see our IPCGBESFX labels on our playbacks. So since we don't have those in the Titan Go virtual interface, I will record them here. So let's say I'll select my fixtures here, and we'll go ahead and give them a locate, and we'll give them a color, a position, and we'll throw some gobos in there, and put some intensity in the programmer too. Let's say I wanted to record it without the color, so now I'll go ahead and hit record. I can either hit set mask here and choose color here, or I can simply click here or the hard button on my console and see that color is no longer in the mask. So now, even though I'm in fixture mode, if I choose an empty playback here, I can see that I have intensity, position, gobo, beam, effects, and special in my playback, but not color. So let's say change the color, and we'll go ahead and clear it out. So now if I fire this playback, the color didn't change because it was still green from before I cleared it. So we'll turn this playback off, and we'll go ahead and select some fixtures again here, and we'll give them a locate, and we'll do color. I'll throw this position in here, and we'll throw some gobos in there. We'll just make our zoom large, and we'll throw this gobo in there also for fun, and we'll put intensity in there. Let's say that I wanted to record a playback, but only have the zoom in it. What we do is then go ahead and hit record, and then I go ahead and click on set mask, and I go ahead and have it turn off everything here. And now hit exit, and then when I record here, you see that only the beam attribute is in this playback, even though we were in fixture mode. This can also be done when recording a chase or a cue list. So let's go ahead and hit record, and we'll go and choose create chase, and we'll choose to do it right here. And we'll go ahead and we'll select these fixtures, and I'll give them a locate, and we'll give them a color, a position, and some gobos, and some beam in there. Nice and tight there. We'll change to this position here. Now let's say that in my chase, I didn't want to record position in it. I only wanted to record everything else. I go ahead and hit on here, go ahead and set my mask. So I'll go ahead and turn off pan and tilt in here. Next once, now I want to append the step of my chase, and we'll go ahead and change the color on it and append the step. And then exit and clear. If we review our chase and view our cue, we see in the first cue, it doesn't have any position in it. But if we view our second cue, we can see that it does, because it turned back to auto reset, so it automatically started saving our pan and our tilt. We of course do the same with the key list, so we hit record 3 times. And see it says create key list here, and we'll choose an empty spot. And then we will go into next here. We can see that we have now on soft key D, we can choose to set mask and change it here, and we have the same effect as before. Also, again, we can have it automatically remember our mask setting. So we'll go ahead and we'll hit record, and we'll go to our set mask, and we'll have it exclude beam and pan and tilt and tell it to remember our mask. So now we'll hit exit. So now if we were to select our fixtures again, and we'll give them a locate, and we'll give them a position, and we'll throw some colors in there, and we'll do some gobo and some beam, and all that good stuff, and put intensity in there too, just for giggles. So now, if we hit record, we see our mask is already excluding position and beam. So if we select an empty playback, we can see that position and beam did not get stuck in here. So if we hit locate on everything and then clear it, and now fire this playback, we see our position didn't change, but our colors and gobos did, and our intensity was there. And again, we just hit record and set mask and set it back to auto reset. So now we'll exit out of here, and we'll do the same thing. We'll select our fixtures, give them a locate, give position, give them a color, and throw some gobo and some beam attributes in there. So now if we hit record and choose a blank playback, we can see that we have everything included again. So that's been using the record mask in version 16 of Titan. Hope you learned something. Join us on Facebook at Avolites US. Join us here next time. Please subscribe. Thanks. Bye.
Wheel stop.
Roger, wheel stop, Discovery. Welcome back. A great ending to the new beginning.